Ladies and gentlemen, you are joined once again by your hero. With more of that stellar content I know you love. Anyway, back to business. I think we just got to Chapter 2. So let's get to it. Right after that one odd day with all the gunshots. Let's check the news. Men prefer Christmas cakes. 26. Jill, 27, is confused. That's one hell of a rant, Jill. Was that you? M Township's new waifu machine. With the Uranus game console. That's unfortunate. Monster Girl RPG, Monster Girlfriend, and Monster Companion. Who are going for the weeb audience. What's dignity anymore? You like guns? Nah, I don't need a penis that badly. More nano camo shenanigans. And Apollo Bank. Okay, I think we read through that one. Dream person. I suddenly have an urge to hug her. I like how she's genuinely a nice girl. Oh, that's sad. Basically talking about how she's never actually experienced a lot of the love. I say Lilim come into the world kind of the way they already are. They don't go through all the steps. But that's okay. With enough alcohol, anything can be fixed. Good evening. Ah. Hello, Jill, and that cage. I brought my cat. Your cat. Did I hear Yasunori Kato is in the bar? Bring me that bastard. I'll give him a fist of justice. I'll make him eat the Kanto earthquake. I'll borrow his cap. Oh, wait, there are no evil Onmyoji here. Boss, what the fuck? Did you see you brought Kato to the bar? My cat. That's even better. Hey, four. So cute. Why'd you bring him? Heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know. I'd rather have him here, at least today. I'd say something about the health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis and tuxedos here. You want me to take care of him in my office, please? Sure, but he's a bit shy, so... Alright, Ford, let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how do you always come so early? I live close by. Really? Yep, Chief got me a small apartment nearby. Something about the BTC housing program. Oh yeah, I got mine through that too. Anyway, let's start. Showtime. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What's that? Oh, no. Hey, lady, did you hear me? A dog. Another dog. Not just another dog. I came here as a part-timer. So you're the part-timer. Yeah. Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Shit. The part-timer's here. He came early. Why a dog? Why? Because look at him. He has a Hawaiian shirt. And sunglasses. And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. They all look the same to me. Granted, Shibas could be seen as the Japanese counterpart to Corgis. They're both funny looking and dogs used to be the royalty. Anyway, starting today, this dog will help around here. My name is... It doesn't matter what your name is. Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Just call him Rad Shiba. What the fuck? Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you get? He's the raddest thing here. Thanks. Anyway, he'll mostly be helping getting orders, bringing clients in, and cleaning, but he ought to know how things work. Cleaning, that'd be a change of pace. Act like a client and see how you work. Alright, what can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. You okay? Yeah, just a couple of post-traumatic flashbacks coming right up. This dog wants a grizzly temple. The deja vu. It hurts. I feel that. Bang. Here. Wow, this is awful. People actually pay for this shit? Hard to believe, I know. So what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here? I'm here to help the funding of my organization. Are you with the Safar Toy Company? What? No, don't let me in with those herding supremacists. I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to Sarah. Sarah? Canine Independent Rescue Association. We give a place where dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. It's just what I love, but damn, is it expensive sometimes. I decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything it needs. I want to help Sierra be the best it could be. What do you do with Sierra? Pay treatment for hurt dogs, give food to the hungry ones, play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone. Huh, that sounds nice. Say, do you have a menu? Something like that? Yeah, here. Let's see. Any recommendations? Avoid the part with the promo drinks. Ah, the Grizzly Temple's one of those. Fluffy dream. I like the sound of this one. The dog now wants a fluffy dream. Let's make it a big fluffy dream. No Carmotrin. Fluffy dream. Well, this one's nice. So why'd you pick a bar? Yeah, it seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be part of this, so it was my best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. And I do love me some walks. I could walk all day. Weird skills? Yeah, stuff like food handler certificate, previous work experience, thumbs. Why'd you pick a bar? Oh, on a whim too, I guess. I want a place where I could see people come and go all the time. And bartending sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk. Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff. Okay. Is it, hey. It's a cat. Hey, Four, weren't you in Boss's office? Hello, Kate. You want to play? Let's go. Didn't dogs hate cats or something? You don't hate them unless they're intruders. You said his name is Four? Hello, Four. Let's play. No playing allowed. You'll make a mess. I'll go back to Boss's office. Meow. That's one obedient cat. My pride. You want something else? Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face here for a bit. Eh? Okay. I shouldn't get riled up so easily by dogs, but I'm just tired, I guess. Hello, Jill. That voice. Saying she's in the realm of the living. What happened to you? I seen you too. I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot. Okay, you need an ambulance or something? I just got out of one, don't worry. I managed to slip by the mobs lynching white knights. It's a bit rough. Luckily, these bandages help me conceal my identity. I come straight here. The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far from the hospital. They're nice people. Talked to them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby, and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I need to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. If you're scared because they might come for me, I could leave, you know. The security systems of the bar are top-notch, and my boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Instead, I'm worried about you. First I hear you were at the bank, then I find out you disappeared, and now you show up with all those bandages. Are you fine? What happened? Did you talk with Stella? She was worried sick about you. Slow down a bit. The medications make me feel everything more intensely, like a hangover. Oh. It's nice to know someone like a bartender is worried about me, though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? I've seen the lynches they give to any white knights. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet without alcohol. I got these pants, still have my wallet in them. I don't know, I couldn't take your money right now. It's on the... Jill, please, I want to pay for my drinks. I take it I won't be able to change your mind. No, I mean, yes, I mean, you won't be able to change my mind. Sweet, no alcohol, coming right up. He seems to be in a bit of pain. Let me make sure I give us something sweet that doesn't have alcohol in it. Seems easy enough. give her a blue fairy. Careful. Ah, this'll help me calm down a bit. So what happened? Where'd you fall from? Also, hello, CEO of Based. I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing, and I had to make a leap of faith. I've jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell. Oh, but my broken arm's from the fall. How? I rolled to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. I was under rubble for quite a bit, but someone found me, luckily. Someone? I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me there. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. Eddie? Nothing. You just sound, cheerful. I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am talking to you, being able to talk at all. I don't think too much about it. I'm fine. Totally fucked. How are things around here? I heard there's a huge commotion when the whole thing happened. I had to sleep here in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse. Glad to know. Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Hey, Jill, I want another drink. A Bleeding Jane. Bleeding Jane. Is it really the best idea to give her one? I'm gonna just give her another sweet thing. I don't think she needs a Bleeding Jane. Yeah. Huh. Thanks. Yeah. So how are things inside the bank? Give her milk. Come again? What happened inside the bank? How do you manage to get through it? So with this nice bunch of people, well, they're apparently nice at the very least, we tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots. But then... Sorry for asking all that. It was obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it. It's just the analgesic still numbing me. I'll take my leave now. Thanks for everything, Jill. You alright? I'm fine, I'm fine. Weren't you leaving? Yeah, I was, but, no, I just said I was fine. Yeah? I'm not. So I wanted to know if you could lend me your ear for a bit. I was gonna take my break. Oh, sorry. No, what I mean is that I could lend you an ear if you don't mind going to the back alley for a bit. Yeah, please. Aw, bonding. Yeah, she just got back from the, because she was involved in the bank incident from the looks of it. You want one? Sorry, I haven't smoked since high school. But don't mind me, though. Smoke ahead. Thanks. So, why me? You're the closest friend I have nearby that isn't avoiding me, and I think I'm about to explode. Why is that? Because I'm afraid. I'm terrified. I'm scared. My colonel was using me when I made that errand. He saw me as a disposable pawn. Then the whole thing got closed at the bank. We were stuck there with no food or water for 3 days. I saw a man be beaten to death after he found some snack in his pocket. When I was in rescue duties, I usually dealt with collapsing buildings, fire, that kind of stuff. I've seen people do that to other people's, just... Hey, calm down. Nobody will hurt you here. You sure? I'll make sure of it. Just deep breaths. Can't even imagine what happened there, and truth be told, I don't want to imagine it. But it's easy to tell you bottled up everything while you were there. Is it obvious? Kinda. Well, I had to get out of there. Fear would have only gotten in the way. Besides, I made a promise to come back to, Alright, what's the deal with Stella? Nothing, I'm just... afraid? The word loses meaning after using it so much in so little time. She should have been worried sick, and I couldn't call her after I came back. I'm afraid of what she'll say. She'll insult you. She looks like that kind of girl. But I'm betting all I have that she'll be quickly happy that you're fine and alive. Yeah, you're right. Think about it this way. A slap or despair for what's left of her life. I wouldn't pretend to disappear, I mean. So that's from what you tell me, you're pretty much only coming to your senses today, right? Yeah. It's weird how everything can change at such a short notice, you know? On Thursday, I was a girl doing her duties, minding only her own business. I'm injured and woke up to find out I can't go back to those duties. Part of me is happy. I know full well White Knights usually did more harm than good. On the other hand, I really like my job, and I have nothing to do. Yeah, I know how that is. The life changed on such short notice, Pot, I mean. Really? I'll tell you why I know that, but I think you should go see Stella right now. Yeah, you're right. Speaking of which, hey, Gil. Lenny. Do me a favor and escort Seda wherever she needs to go, please. Only if you cover my share of the work. Yeah. Okay, let's go, miss. Right, thanks for hearing me out, Jill. Anytime. That's a good bartender. Too much heavy stuff lately. Hope everything goes all right. Ah, Jamie. Jamie. Ah, Jill. Gillian isn't here, I see. All right, you look distracted. I'm fine, don't worry. Okay. Jill, where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? The cage has a small little box in there. Oh, that's convenient. Yeah, luckily Say doesn't look like she'd go postal, Alex. At least I hope not. 4? 4's my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today. I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Usual gut punch. Manly drink for Mr. Manly. Here. I thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke about giving the client a punch to the stomach or something. That, in theory, yeah. Gil's the only one that pays attention to that, though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns, but it seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it. Yep. Why not tell him that? It's too funny, to be honest. So what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? I shouldn't you to think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason. You might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do is bounty hunting, actually. Oh, really? The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There's some people willing to pay to off someone that's done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with them. And the bounty hunter part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing and I get paid for it, you can see it as bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess. It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be one to kill for petty reasons like those. Let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter if you don't mind. Sure. Something bitter or manly? How about bitter and manly? Let's pump this dude up full of booze. That's a hell of a pile driver. Yeah. Ah, yes. You just reminded me of my grandpa. Also, I am aware of foreskin for the cat. It's just unfortunate. Let's just be glad it's not a hairless cat, because they always look like... Well, I mean, you could stipulate the rest. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said they made him stronger. Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. Seems I always managed to make you uncomfortable, Jill. I'm sorry. Ah, no, don't worry about it. Well, I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you killed people and they're not talking to me here, it's weird. I'd say when I first took sex ed classes. I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Yeah, unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives isn't something you should get used to. I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? Well, you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid, but yeah, I'd like to hear that one. See, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in the city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death. There's a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide bloodstains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch, his information network was the best. Some even joke he'd finish the bounty within half an hour, or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. The one port he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. The last bounty the organization ever posted was on James' head. The police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself. Damn, why hasn't that been made into a movie? So there are no more bounties after that? A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets as proof. Somebody else tried to recreate the organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, to dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using the targets as evidence. So, no. Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement agency is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Were you part of that organization? I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was certainly an interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right? The name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore. Oh. The story left my throat a bit dry. A beer, please. He's a big dude, he gets a big beer. Here. One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillian does. I'm not so good with violence. That's good. It's interesting, though. When I compare you two, it's obvious Gillian has seen quite the share of traumatic stuff. Guy's a handful because of that sometimes. He's one of the most reliable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve it. His nose must be itching after we talked about him so much. Yeah, maybe. I gotta go. Some of regards to your boss and Gillian. And today's been heavy. Everyone... Wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I'll just tempt fate. Let's try it anyways. Everyone's just been gloomy face after gloomy face. And that dog. Sure hope the next client changes that. Oh, it's the sad guy. Kinda sus. He is, but he's a good client. You still work here? Ah, shit, I knew it. I mean, quite surprised to see you here again, Mr. Ingram. Got out of my job, need to drink badly, and I remembered this crack house was nearby. What can I get you? Of a Bleeding Jane. Bleeding Jane it is. Here. Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty. So where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I don't have a specific job, but there's this network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I could follow instructions, and that's all they need. Recently, I've been working with this Celia girl working on some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day. What's that about a network? All those nerds know each other, and they recommend me. I don't ask questions and learn whatever they need. Sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at times, though. Why are you giving me that look? You're just more cheerful than the last time you came. We all have good days and bad days. Today just happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. That's always a plus. I guess. It's almost became a bad day, though. Thanks to some teens on the way here. What'd they do? It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Zaibatsu Corps HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around that let's kill the king attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu crap. Even if the Zaibatsu Corps building suddenly went down, the ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Hell, I bet they're plotting to kill each other anyways. Kids these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Don't let it get to you. I just hate teenagers. It's interesting, though. A big corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government. I wouldn't know. I'm not a political person. Yeah, no shit. Alright, give me a Zen Star. Don't mess it up. Why would you willingly get a Zen Star? This thing looks like fucking garbage. I like how all the drinks taste awful. Yeah. Yeah, it's just as shit as I've heard. Why order it then? Not your problem. So what's the red comment? My boss, she, Chill 4's headed your way. Let's play 4. Customer, sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here and a cat? Cat's mine. His name's 4. The dog just hangs out. Looks well groomed and his fur looks healthy. Seems you take good care of him. Yeah, you know a lot about cats. No, it's just common sense. Do you like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them, but I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking, so I'll take my leave. Come again. Don't count on it. You said that last time. Congrats, you scared the client off. 4's as guilty as me. Yeah, but I like 4. He's my baby. Now go play or something. Right. You're back. What happened with Say? A cat booming girl picked her up. Couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear it. I missed something? Only Jamie and some other guy came. I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment. So you miss Dorothy? Kinda. Ingram's kinda cool. He's a slick dude. That depression will do that to you, considering his daughter's fucking dead. But anyway, nothing a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day. Flawless service. And a tip because of the cat. We need beer. Beer on discount. Daughter. Well, that's because we found out that Dorothy apparently has been going as like fake daughter for a day for the last 3 years. Soccer popularity is going down the shitter. Everyone's drifting towards the theatrical magic of pro wrestling. Why do they interview the Prime Minister so often? Monster Girlfriend Ferrari becomes the best-selling video game of all time. The waifu revolutions from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. Is the waifu age real? Anime games are stupid. New ones, at least. And Danger You. And this is about the bullshit. AM Township 64. Literally no games. They must be talking about the PS5. Why do you want gameplay in a Sukuban? Wow, they really do tongue-in-cheek. God, this game is a fucking shit post. She hates anime. Ah, Jill, good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, that dog isn't coming until later. Anyway, you got something planned for Sunday? Watch silly Mega Christmas specials with 1,000 grams of black fur on my lap. Why? I was thinking about holding a small Mega Christmas party here on Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? All right. Invite any clients you're acquainted with. The more the merrier. Didn't bring you a cat today? The raid stopped. They found whoever they were looking for. Huh. Anyways, we better start working. Yeah, you better. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to I want a fluffy dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have an ID, because, I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Past. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. Do you even have money to pay for the drinks? Do you? Yes, I have money. Can I ask for fluffy dreams? She's gotta be crazy if she's just gonna get alcohol that easily. Optional car Motrin. Yeah, optional. Let's keep it that way. Here you go. Wow, I actually got a drink. And she didn't give us any money. So who are you here to stalk, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past? Stalk. Oh, right, I'm a ghost. That guy, yeah. Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas, Jill? Jill, please. Would have been funny if he reacted. Sorry, kid, I'm not in the mood to human you today unless you got an ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you a drink. But until then, this is no place for you. I already got a drink. Yeah, a non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? So if you would please leave. I can't leave, not after trying so hard to even get here. Right, let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma. How do you know my name? I saw your ID. It could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't put you at 18 at the very least. You're very sharp, Miss Bartender. You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why are you here? You seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender. She's just like that all the time. Ingram hates teenagers. Shut up. Sorry if I've been harsh. These last couple of days have been heavy. Having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Oh. Don't change the subject, young lady. Why'd you come here? What do you care? I can do whatever I want. Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you. I just wanted to be more wild, you know? Wild? My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. But it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college prep course. And I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore. So you came to a bar. Maybe if I came back home smelling like alcohol, she'd leave me alone. If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has in me. It's funny, I have a friend who's also being pressured by her mother. Really? Yeah, but in her case, it's being pressured to settle down and form a family. So let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed. Yes. Do you like alcohol? Actually, I think it's nasty. Then you're doing things wrong. Nenny? If you're going to disappoint your mom, at least do it with something you like. Like become a belly dancer, because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I don't know. I'm so focused on trying to be good enough, I'm unable to think about what I want to do. Maybe you should start there. Eh? What good's doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something you like, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy... Sounds silly, huh? Very. Go home. Do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? At the very least, humor her until you're old enough to move out. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. Call me Jill. Jill, all right. Careful out there. In the end, you did humor her for a bit. Shut up. Oh, a doggy. Hello, little girl. Ah, shit. G&J, how you doing? You're late. Miss me, Jay? You're too early. Good to see you here. Boss, will he be any good around here? I'm right here. Yeah, I know. Of course, I spent lots of time training him. What do you think you didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-time dog? Yeah, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. Paw. Sir, yes, sir. Training. Of course. He's only shouting, sir, yes, sir, and he's not doing anything else, though. Never said I did a perfect job. Is that a motorcycle? Oh, shit. Hey, not in my office. In the end, he's just a dog, I guess. Yes. Bathroom. Oh, it's only for clients. Promise me you'll buy something afterwards. It's that door over. What is that stare? Who the hell are you? The other one. Jeez. I said get out of my desk. But the world's ending. It's just a motorcycle. To the 4 riders, then. It was a horseman, and it already stopped. Thanks. Don't mention it. I need to buy something now, right? Oh, no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. No, it's something I need to rest anyways. What can I get you? A piano woman would be nice. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars Blast. Piano woman it is. Yeah. That was Johnny from Metal Gear Solid. Shit's pants. You look happy. Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, Mr. Call me Mario, and yes, it's mine. Sorry for the noise. Don't worry, it's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. So what do you work as, Mario? I live to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sounds wherever I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights. Fuck the speed limits. Fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine only. I am... Guys, I'm going outside with the dog. We'll advertise a bar. Hello, doggy. Hello, shady guy. Shady. I'll be back before long. Don't worry. Okie dokie. Careful. Who was she? She's my boss. She's cute. Not that you're not cute, and it's not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just... So where do you work, Mario? I told you I'm a rebel. Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. Lightning fast tofu delivery, then. That's appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver? I'm from a courier company, so it's kind of like mail, I guess. I'm always around the city, and I know it like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street. That's nice. I still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks. Around here, the Saber Station's antenna is a good reference. I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, but... Bitch. Do you want anything else, Mario? A moonblast. A moonblast? A gut punch. So this guy is 100% a fucking poser. Sorry, champ. This guy's on so much bullshit right now. This fucking, yeah. Here's a big moonblast. Yeah. Ah, this is good. It's a moonblast. Never mind. Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image? Is it not working? Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that, you just looked cute. Cute? So why do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's ties. If we applied that brand of logic here, I should be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting drinks on fire. Yeah, I guess. You can do whatever you want and dress however you want. It's just that you look like you're trying so hard. Like you don't enjoy it. That's not a lie. Who says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid? Yeah, but other bikers sound like something that someone in high school would say. It's just advice. Don't take it personally. No, you're right. I don't have to be that way. Unless you want to. I ain't stopping you. Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring and I don't feel good. If you want, you can try and stay quiet. You were pretty intimidated when you did that. I see. Will you have another drink, or did you have too many already? Okay, I don't know, another one. Get me a fringe weaver. There we go. Be a bit more honest. Oh, God, this guy's got to get shit-faced. Yeah. Yeah, boy. We did it. We killed him. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Say, that guy over there. Gil, what's up with him? Are you dating him? No. Is he seeing anyone? As far as I know. Do you think he... Nah, never mind. I said nothing. Thanks for everything. Come again. Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy. Nenny? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Gil. Looks like Mario's got a boner for Gil. Billy didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. Alright, back to business. Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go out to the Rad Shiba Bar to get their attention. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. The door opens and the crowd goes wild when they say, "Oh, dog." Sup, little girl? What are you doing in a bar? Honey, some help here. Dog, I heard cats in the alley. Really, I'll check them out. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, huh? Fucking teenagers. Did I make it too obvious? Why, though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When the AIs are created, they're given fears of taste completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with a fear of dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. Thank God. What will you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so Bleeding Jane. Coming right up. In honor of her time of the month. Yeah. That time of the month. Do Lilum menstruate? Yes. Oil. No, silly, we don't. A few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. Then what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane. So how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get stuck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. It's also the season with the most competition. And I know you had competition. Of course I do, both humans and Lilum. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. It was sold out. I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. It scares off lots of people. And then the best way to maintain regulars is just dress normally. Really. If I dress normally, they could just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. Well, some even invite me to a dinner or a movie before anything else. I gotta say, it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. I can't tell what I do at a glance. The first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh. Never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Lilum too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Human from the neck up. Dick's preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict though. Why, you know someone might be interested? No, just curiosity. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Get me a blue fairy, a big one, yeah? Big blue fairy for the small pink-haired pixie. That'll do it. Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. I think I tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was dizzy, and what he'd seen was, vomit. Oh. You know, earlier today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? And I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but, here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people, then I go to Santa's lap, and when he asks what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, "I want you to make me a woman." Sometimes they try to cover it up. The Lil wants to be human. It's then when I say, no, I want you. After that, I say, well, at the very least, I want a dildo, a big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. Once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested. But I remembered it was a prank, and I don't want to ruin the guy's life. I'll consider it. Although I did get a client that way, he became a regular soon after. But yeah, 3 years, and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers. I need numbers. Are you really okay asking a girl her age that way? Okay, tell me your age first. 27. No, Faye, you didn't get fidgety or anything. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 and 13, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been deployed? Yeah, it's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why don't you? How dangerous everything's been lately. Every year you get mad as. Whoa! No, Alex, don't. No. Bam. Stop. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. You want anything else? Let's see. Cobalt Velvet. Changing things up, eh? Let's get a shit-faced. And I think I get more money if I make them big, but I don't quote me on that. Cobalt Velvet. Yeah, this is the one. You like it? I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey, honey, you ever seen a Mega Santa gangbang? What? That Mega Santa that became a regular of mine. He once invited like 8 of his friends. Gangbangs are funny, because with that many guys, no one knows what to do. They think about using you too, but they don't want to touch the other guys. You should have thought about that before getting naked in front of other guys. 8 guys, and in the end, only 2 got into it while the others left. Even my regular left. I forget asking this, but were all the other guys... Yup, they were Mega Santas that worked with him. Of course they were. I've been in many, but I still don't get the charm of gangbangs. Orgies I could see, though. Either remembering that got me turned on, or the alcohol's kicking in. Either way, I'm leaving. Bye. That girl has seen some shit. Now I can't see Mega Santas with the same eyes. When do you tell you missed her yesterday? I forgot about it. 18 naked cowboys in the showers. I don't find any cats. Why not look again? A good idea. He just leaves. Another kid. Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school. That would be a hassle? Oh, God, maybe Alma's right. Right about what? The other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing before the whole massive transmission hack. At that point, she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And today there have been 2 kids already. How'd bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. Excuse me, miss? It's no place for kids. You should, Girl, she's staring too much, and she's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything. She's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol is everywhere nowadays. So, what do you suggest? Let it be. Maybe she's just curious about the bar. She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah. Jill. Blech. How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? A beer for Gil. Haven't I seen that girl before? I don't recognize her. Yeah. Thanks. And lower your guard a bit, please. Yeah, before I forget. The disposal unit comes on Sunday. You have any expired ingredients on your side? Alright, yeah. There's a bottle of Kamocha that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to get rid of it. Thanks. Hey, miss. Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? That's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but... I mean, are you happy with your life, with your choices? It's a deep question. I mean, I might have one or two regrets, but I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Hey, Jill. Again, aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What do you want? Did you buy the screwdriver the other day? I did? Why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week, so I needed to take them out. Now, let's see. Yeah. It's not like they see much action these days anyways. Chump change is still money. Pocket change saved my ass many times. What, you throwing in someone's face while running? It only happened once, and the old lady started it. Why does an arcade still use coins nowadays, of physical money when you get down to it? For the reasons arcades still exist. Nostalgia. Maybe. Hey, miss. Yeah? Do you recognize me? Recognize you? I want to say I do, but, sorry. Really, you can't remember your own sister's face? Sister? I don't have a sister. Sister? Not even a sister-in-law? Oh, wait, Gabby, is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've grown so much since I last saw you. How long's it been? 3 years. Right. So you know her? Yeah, she's my my ex's sister. So how you been doing? Actually had to transfer schools. I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission test. I'll be out of middle school next year. Always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. You thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you want to be a scientist. I don't know yet, but I guess I have a couple years to think about it. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. So how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? His sister. She was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat. Color me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Sorry, I don't think I heard right. My sister's dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby. Stop fooling. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer a disease alone while you were all merry here mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. It gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be married worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing out my knee like that? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her? But it's too much a coincidence that she started getting worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise if that fight played a role in killing her. It's just speculation. You can't expect. And all that because you wanted freedom. What kind of freedom's so enticing it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up. I didn't kill your sister, for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. It's the first time I even heard she was sick. Do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slipping through your fingers? You think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared. I need to grab a hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. I'll make sure that girl gets wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief... Yeah, I know. Come on, Jill. Let's take you home. Home sweet home. Well, looks like the girl that she loved is, dead. Holy shit. Jill, you want to grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Want me to come in, keep you company? I'm fine. I just need to be alone for a bit. Jill, you can tell me what you feel, and it's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Come here, Jill. It's just I feel like part of me's crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick, and I didn't know anything about it. The sister came to deliver the news, and she held nothing but animosity for me. Not only that, but I lashed out at her, too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. If I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe. Maybe. Thanks, boss. I needed this. Want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. Don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you, you feel too anxious, give me a call. Yeah. Hey, Force, she's in your care, you hear? Meow. Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless. Oh. Jill's feeling down, but she liked that cutesy game poster. Oh. God, that is sad as shit. Yeah, let me run and use the bathroom real quick. Yeah, Jill fucking... She really isn't a self-insert. She has her own life going on in the background with her own personality. I think it's written really well. That and the way everyone reacts to things is written so fantastically that they feel like actual people. Everyone isn't just a bunch of tropes and shitters. And just nanomachines, son. I'm digging it. I'll be back in a flash. Another rousing achievement by your hero. As rousing as a piss could be. God, Danger U is just too accurate for what I expect out of any thread that you stumble across. Oh, there's an encore concert. Good for her. I wish I knew more about... Yeah, flipping... I'm not a big wrestling fan either. And then here's Kira Mickey's blog. I think I'm okay with the nano camo staying the same. Let's go get him, boys. You okay? I feel like shit. You sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home. I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I love were pushed aside just so I can enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I'll come here until I die, even after the bar closes. Until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is... hairy. Yes, it is. Who's the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It's me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home and rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died, and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash that distanced itself from a loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all that away to be here, so I will stay. This is what I wanted. That's why I left all that behind. This is why... See, he's starting to sound like a broken record. I won't leave it be. I'd rather have her here than alone in her apartment. How you feeling, Joe? You feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes look down on me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited, that's good. Where's the mud? Working with Sierra. At Sierra. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as Four might be, he's still just a kid. Then why not have Jill stay but not serve anyone today? What part of I won't leave didn't she understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Okay. What do we do if she starts lashing out on a client? That's why you're here, Gillian Pliskin. Hey. Who? Hey, Jill. Lenny. I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. Iroquois Pliskin. Oh, you already put on music. This is going to be a shitty day. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside. Oh, this better not be who I fucking think it is. Oh, no. We meet again, bartender? Vigilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets make it seem almost like a starry sky. When I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine, I want a Sparkle Star. Sparkle Star for the... Oh, she's really not dealing with this guy's shit right now. See, was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate. On second thought, you're not that far from the truth. I get those too, you know. Periods. You do? Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment. Here I was thinking I'd get to say something serious for once. Are you implying that I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice, well, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you at the hole that'll never heal. So please take measures against it instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned, that actually sounded half sensible. Here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories. Really, what's the story? I'd rather not tell. Figures. You want anything else? Have you ever seen how the... A bad touch. Bad touch, whatever. Yeah, she's not happy right now. We ain't nothing but mammals. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and it shouldn't be so hard. Even though I deserve every second of it. Well, I had to apologize earlier. I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Pride, fear? What kept me from going out and apologizing to her? I can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? Right now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Is she okay? No, just leave it be for now. Hey, Jill. Eh? Oh my god, a normal person. Ah, a mummy. No, I don't have kids. Still more normal than this twat. She's really laying into this guy. How you feeling, Say? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me hurt very bad. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you're about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. You want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine, I don't need anything. Nice. Let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen? I'm fine, nothing's happened. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it, you're in those days. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh. Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe... Shit. You alright? Trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything that'll be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss as to what to do here. Sorry. Wanna hear something weird? It was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio? Yeah. You were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really splendid. This will make a good entry in my poems blog. I feel bad about the way I treated him today. Not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came. Yes. No, I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something. Yeah, I just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, though. I feel like I've seen him somewhere. It'd just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So, what brings you here? Want to come a seller, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. Yeah, reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me real hard. It hurt. She said that's for making me worried and not listening to me, and then she became happy. Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context. Someone whom I said some mean things to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. No one I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help. I just... Calm down. I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything. And that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. So if there's anything I can do to help, you let me know. I have broken bones, so that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You can always order another drink. Yeah, let's do that. Get me something cold. Something with ice. All on the rocks and blended. And let's make it big. Big. Yeah. It's pretty cold outside, though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? Singing. Hearing people sing helps, too. You mean sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? You know, people have told my voice is pretty nasty, actually, but they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica. I need something to do breathing exercises with, and harmonica's a lot smaller than a tuba. I guess you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin right until I was 16 or so. Really, can you still play? Violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why'd you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason. Just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming? Well, you mentioned it. She's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm going to take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything. Well, Jill's doing her best to take things in stride. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. And the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2 centimeters deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost motor function in your arm. Welcome. Out of there, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection. Most of the time, I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyways. She's more fun to hang around with, too. I'm assuming that gorilla outside's a bodyguard? That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demo derby. We offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet he could still run faster than me with it. True. You want something? I'm fine right now. A Brantini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. One big Brantini. Oh yeah, Stella's a big tipper. Yeah. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. Might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How'd you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times, she started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. You ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. Man, that's a scene I can't forget. Aw, she's embarrassed. So you two have known each other most of your lives. You've known her longer than I've known my own father. I had a question. No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, say. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny, because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends? I can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind of eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Ugh. But around me, he was different. I remember him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He's my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Oh. Hey, Jill, what's this Bloom Light? Spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those. I'll have one, too. 2 Bloom Lights for the ladies. Thank you, Jade. Actually, a good idea. Fucking. I gotta say, when I'm reading for this long, my throat starts getting fucked. Yeah. I don't know, I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's dimming the light? I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that, she must still be tired. Oh, yeah, we did give her a big, throat. Oh, God. Thank you, Jade. Yeah, we gave her a big, whatever it was that had a fuck ton of alcohol in it. From the whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it into place. I should be thankful for the nano machine treatment she went through as a white knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every white knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say's still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who are identified as former members. That's unfair, you know? Among all the people using the White Knights for their own goals, Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. Paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds is the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good comment on all that. No, I don't think a gut punch has alcohol. If it is, it's optional. She's earned the god's favor, I think. You know, all that made me realize I might be a bad person. How so? When I saw Say wounded asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all, this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you won't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good, I should be leaving actually. Come, Say, let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving. Thank you, come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Well, little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim. Oh, it's this little shit again. I was afraid to mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? A sunshine cloud. What was it? I think it was the gut punch. It wasn't a Brantini. Yeah, I don't remember what it is. I remember saying it tasted like shit, though. Wait, it was a promo drink. Oh, it was a fuck, I don't... it was not a grizzly temple. Bloom light? Oh, it was a bloom night, and I made it a big bloom night, bloom light. Either that, or I remember that completely wrong. Anyway, sunshine cloud. There we go. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. Nanny? Yeah, I went to the office as a whistleblower. Why'd you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it only for the other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Oh, don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? Guess you always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I can still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in... well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do with all that? I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink. I don't know, bubbly or something. Big and bubbly. Frothy water. The fuck? Big and bubbly. You got it. Oh, God. Weapon of mass destruction is a fringe weaver. This thing, it's like drinking alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. You got that right. Massive damage. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how'd you end up working there? No deep reasons, that's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Much pressure from the family. It's a really common tale, I guess. You have any trouble like those? Same story as you. I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. Then at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom, a little pause. Just stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me, something. Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Something, literally. That'll do it. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it, I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like I can do whatever I want, study whatever I like, work wherever I want. No, it's not that way, and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be a priority and all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more. I won't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. You should take some of that advice for yourself. Yeah, I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Honey. Oh, shit. Dorothy, sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you. For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. And what do you hope to accomplish with this? Well, first was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calm down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien fucking reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time, now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Treat yourself. Buy something nice for you and Dorothy. Oh, that's sweet. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. A mega Christmas tree it is. Oh, aren't that cute? I'm receiving mysterious messages. I'm across the city are receiving strange transmissions with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The Lilum couldn't record any of the messages while they're being broadcasted either. It's all anecdotal. Nacho 6. I'm with Richard. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated. I hope not. We already have Rad Sheba on the team. The governor, he decided not to steal all the city's fun. I like how everyone hates this governor. It's like Illinois. That fucking music. This is literally just 4chan. I'm gonna marry a goat. My normies! Fuck off. You're not allowed to have fun with... Yeah, this is basically V. You go on the video games board, the first post you see is some guy, I fucking hate video games. And then another guy, I like porn, you guys. Yeah. This is V. Good evening. How you feeling? Little am I soft. And warm. Come again? You heard me. So on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself. I'm still sad as hell, but how do I put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained it. Sorta, kinda. So how are things last night? Cozy, I must admit. Can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said, enough to pay for the soda I'm having is fine. How'd you get a number? I have contacts. Right. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know, you hear? I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know, though. Nice to know. Anyways, we got work to do. Time to mix drinks and change lives. It's nice to hear that again. You say something? Did I? Welcome to Oh, it's you guys. God damn it. Be more respectful. I brought my boss here. The boss. He's even got the eye patch. Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Boss, I'm taking my break. I don't know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place my best soldier's working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you're working for Dana? That's not Dana, that's just Jay. So I'm guessing you're part of the whole Sierra thing. Part of it? I founded it. Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be God damn it, this is basically just Big Boss. Here we can take in any dog without a place in this... Are you fucking kidding me? We created our own heaven on earth. I guess you could say you created your own outer haven. You'd say corgis only? Outer heaven, sorry. Do I look like one of those safe fob bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are the same species as I. Sad thing is, I'm taking it more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? A manly drink for the dog. Maybe I should just give him... Let's give him a manly drink. Let's do manly and bitter. Yeah. Just what I wanted. This tastes worse than my old butt. Hey, you asked for it. It's a really nice place, you know? You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. Does he really get paid? He's so cool. It's a fucking Shiba Inu. Your efforts to keep Sierra afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. You're pretty much on the verge of closing. Could boss really afford that? We have more urgent matters at hand, though, like the fact we don't have enough balls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool, every dog has a right to have his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all her money like water. I mean, what, the bar closing and all that. But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? Of course they are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? Tied together, don't be silly. Maybe she's paying him straight from her own pocket. Boss is that kind of woman. This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know. Doctors consult doctors. Boxes come in boxes. Bottles come in bottles. As expected from you, boss. Yeah, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks. So tomorrow you're going to check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir. Except that the boss, a good steak's more valuable than money. Wait, what if they come with foil? Russell Strauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in. Curses, you're right. We need a contingency plan. Boss ain't the one to scam people, let alone a dog. I wonder if we could strike a deal with the vet those safe fob bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know her smile's cute, too. So it's better that we vet for a vet? Yeah, put that on the list. Oh, Nacho. Oh, yeah, I forgot she knew the dog. You staying for a while? I was just passing by. I got some errands to run. Great, Gil can go with you. I can? You will? I'll still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. All right, Greenhorn, let's get going. Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. I just want to mess around with him. Well, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? He'll look like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. Well, if Nacho would have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar. When you put it that way. Anyways, going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. I'm glad I'm working with her, too. Yeah, are you having anything? I'm just gonna sit over there and be on standby, await orders. Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask Howard if he even gets paid with money. And I sure need to get wasted. I fail to see how getting wasted make you feel better. Shiba! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap. We just got out of a building full of dogs. This one has a Hawaiian shirt. And sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Jill. Give me a beer, will you? Does Deal want anything? Okay, roll. Sir, yes, sir. So cute. He's fine. Okay, just a beer. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Gotta make it big for the heck of it. Yeah, you know what? Big beer it is. God, they're so blatant about, that's not a dig or anything. I think it's fucking hilarious. All the Metal Gear references. Every man deserves his own ball. Not fight for money, not for oil. You know, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers. Jill, you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment's becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. Like, the last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. Nothing's up at Dogtown. Well, that Laura girl's stirring things up, for better or for worse. For worse. She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Ever had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest of things. This girl's on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might piss someone off. Doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with, even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard to not offend anyone. But she tries too hard. You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot. Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit. Raises up the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her wary of everything she says. Why don't we test that? How so? Go out with her. Why? Test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you could say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. If you're right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How's that any good? She's cute, and her reactions are cute. Yeah, but if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me. Shit, you're right. I gotta say my teasing for him the moment's just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. What are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. He said his name was... We're never gonna get that fucking dog's name. Say, this Laura girl, you guys get along? Oh, no, we get along as co-workers, at least. What kind of girl is she, aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing? Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Like, really, really slowly. I can't deny when she does finish stuff, it's a great job, but kind of unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there, then? She likes dogs. That's why I insist you two should make a fine couple. It's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl's really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't you be better off with a more, assertive person, Lilum, a more assertive partner? You know, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy. She's right, though. Share an interest in being compatible are totally different things. Then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or worse. Who knows, maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Well, she'll drive me nuts. She might even drive you both. Guess that's a possibility, too. So why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? She's like a cute rabbit. Someone might try to eat her out there. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you and... You already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. How'd you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay, enough Laura for a night. Dad, refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. I'll have a Bloom Light and a Fringe Weaver. Bloom Light? And a Fringe Weaver. Fringe Weaver, so... The Fringe Weaver is a drink for when you want to get absolutely fucked. It's like the Long Island iced tea. Here you go. What is it called? The Bloom Light. Looks like it was first developed at some video games event. Creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems like company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark. Not this one, no. I want to think of it. You ever change because of a relationship, Jill? In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. And then thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. Ah, so you're one of those kinds of people. It's me. Sometimes I think I became, what's the word? Cynical, jaded, bitter. Tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis. Hey, I'm just quoting you. Yeah, I think I became all that because this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. Was that bad? We'd all go and protest. We'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. Whenever I wanted to get more serious, I found myself coming up against a wall. That wall's an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. Not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they weren't in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, or rather, other people. Seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you did on past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh, yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Safe Toy Company. Suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the debts. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. This was coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. At least I think we're paying him. I don't know if we do. You getting anything else? Well, fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. By we, I mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with the hangover story. Yeah, let's go then. See you, Jill. Man, you're such a potty pooper. You'll be the potty pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Well, I'm taking my break. Call me if someone comes. No dags in sight. Peace at last. Okay, back to work. Welcome to Bivol. Oh, hey there, Alma. Seems down. Maybe there's someone I can give it a cheer up. Hey. And this? It's on me. Drink, so at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So how is it? A Brantini. So you do pay attention to what I asked for. You have quite the fixation with Brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Now, you want to hear a silly story? Sure. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate, just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like a sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mom. The highlight was him ordering a Brantini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. He, too, said they suited me somehow. Ever since that day, he's called me Brantini Girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So what is it? Is it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Ah, old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. Go ahead, unwind all your worries. Don't say I didn't warn you. Remember my sister Diana? The one that got separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. Didn't tell you the whole story, though. Specifically, she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman's incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. So what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back. Nanny? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Well, you acted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh, no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably just be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left the kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Eva are actually staying with me to give them a couple days apiece. Doesn't help I never got along with Diana. So in the con, she asked how her kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I exploded. I started ranting about how our kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I started scolding her about not taking responsibility and not taking proper care of her children. Until she said no place to have all those escapades. After all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back home. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they've turned out well. I don't have kids, but I'm not a cheap whore. Ah. Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family, and I put them above all else, but Diana's seriously pushing the boundaries of what I allow. Any way I could help? You just did. I know what I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell, though, and I couldn't just discuss that with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom, your daughter's a slut. I just need to get all this off my chest, you know? From what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Now, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. She can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but I haven't any issues. Ah, I see. Hey, you know what worries me about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them all because of that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it's indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah? No offense, those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey, am I lying? No, but there are things best kept as unspoken truths. What if I ever find a good guy? You will, you'll know when the time comes. Sure hope so. For now, the time has come for another drink. Something with ice, but alcoholic. Cold and alcohol. We can do that. A big moon blast. Just fuck my shit up, fam. Here you go. Thanks, I need to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So you said you felt shitty the last couple of days. Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on, you heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. I almost forgot to tell you something. Oh. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure, something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at home, so I would rather avoid it. You guys getting chicken? I could get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Joe, what's your favorite part of the chicken? I guess I like legs the most. I think I like breast better. Breast's a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. Maybe, but simple's usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs. A lot less messy. You silly girls. Boss? You're there talking about breasts and legs, and everyone knows the best part are the wings. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where do you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here. Let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Because, not as much. Yo, Almanage. Alma. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up. But it'll be cooked otherwise. Great, I expect you Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, back to the office. She left the bucket. You want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Yeah, maybe she got a mixed up order and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff. I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Say, Joe, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive. Responsible enough to keep a job. That's so good. You like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. I never liked either. What about you? I like them well dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscles always fine too, but shoppy dressed males catch my attention. And yet, you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter entirely. I see. Can you get me a drink here? The wings, the spicy wings is spicy. Anything as long as it helps me with the spice. She wants ice. Let's just get her another Brantini. Just fuck my shit up, fam. That'll do it. That helped. Thanks. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. I know Colin's about saying a girl's cute or cool, but I prefer men in my bed. How you? Shit, just calm down. I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white, like your boss? You were just setting me up for that one, weren't you? Sorry, it's just when she got here with the bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. No behavior transform. You got giddy and cheerful. I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? You like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment? I wouldn't let you go. Okay, then enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you're feeling shitty these last few days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think about it too much. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill, you've heard my problems so many times. Let me help you. Come on, come here. I told you to sit here. Come on. Nanny? Aw, that's cute. What are you... Alright then, now I'm the bartender and you're the client. The bartending station only works with me. I see. Oh yeah, I forgot she's a hacker. Move this here, click here. Now it works for you, for me, and that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. Why, with him too. He's a dog. In a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Wait, how'd you even manage to... Oh yeah, hacker, right. Now we've changed roles. You been feeling shitty? Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Let's do the beginning. Someone goes back to my college years. It's taken it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to get perfect grades. Then when I got to college, shit got hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot in my studies and got me into stuff that gave me more credits. I really liked her, and after some time, I found out she liked me too. Oh-ho. We started going out. I met all her family even, and, you want a drink? Nenny? A drink. Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to try this whole thing. Sugar rush then. You can't fuck that up. Oh, this is adorable. I really like this. A big success. And now install the Bitcoin miner. It's like whenever I hear people talk about Fit Girl repacks. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know. People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. Besides, my tits could be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So keep telling the story. As the career went on, it got harder and harder. Last year and a half, it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and while reading that speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy it. I was just standing there, and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I'd only gone through the motions day after day from high school to graduating. I felt like whole years of my life had just slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. At that point, I stopped and realized I needed a breather. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. After a couple of months, I got an offer to start working at a big research facility. And I was ecstatic. She was so proud of me. I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed she was jealous because she never got a chance. Things evolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things. I said one too many things. And I just stormed out of her house and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry, I still feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Well, you feel shitty about it after all this time. Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it ain't because of that. The other day, Lenore's sister came to the bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection. A heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I just can't stop thinking about it, wonder if me being there would have made a difference. If it's true she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me when she was sick when we were together? I don't know, I just kind of feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. And to make it worse, I lashed out at Gabby. She was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's a kid for fuck's sake. She lost a sister, pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride? Fear? A stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. Wow, I really don't know what to say. I expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yeah? Can you get me a big beer here? Coming right up. What makes a beer big? The fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Beer. A big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. You drink a lot. A heart attack? Who knows? Maybe it wasn't a disease at all. Maybe it was one of those darts. The magic heart attack darts. One of the perks of the BTC issued liver implant is that I could drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stressed was my default state. So, just like you're behaving right now. Shut up, I was worse. I can't picture that. Don't, it's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. I was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. The time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She'd always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she'd drag me with her. Watching people's fine, but talking to them's better, she would say. They would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm going to miss her. At that point, I didn't even think about getting back in a relationship with her, but she's such an awesome person, I just wanted to apologize. And now... You know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remember the night we spent in a club. We started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. Said if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? You okay? There's some value of okay, yeah? It's just, I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me. I guess I just need someone to talk to, and you were the one. You volunteered yourself, and you insisted on listening. You stood there listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. No, I might not be the most expressive person, and I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. I'm just a bartender and you're just a client, but I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up, I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's weird for you to get so sappy. I just realized the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know. I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve shit. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost, and if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. If I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. I just hate it. That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. We're enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Yeah, fine. It's almost closing time anyways. This fun while it lasted, though. Hey. I mean it, you know. Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill. Listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Alright. I'll be leaving now. And before I forget, you ever talk about all this with your parents? I know the basics, but I haven't told them about her death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly. They're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. I know, I'm out. I'll see you Sunday. That Alma girl's nice. Boss, you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at least. The expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. And boss, about those chicken wings? Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat the regulars? Oh, the manager. Cherish Titty Hacker. She's a good friend. She is. Jill's powered and good cut. I know she could focus at work with no problems. Oh yeah, the party's tomorrow. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Alrighty. I think at that point, that's actually a good stopping point here because my throat's getting shot and it's also 4 in the morning. So we actually started pretty late tonight. So, tomorrow is either a coin toss. Let me go over things. Yeah, God, I fucking love the writing for this. It is just absolutely fantastic. And that flip with Jill, like, she's still her own character, and I love it. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for good dialogue, and this reads fantastically. Because they feel like real characters. And that's the way it should. The progression of dialogue, very rarely do I ever feel like I'm reading dialogue. Like, this feels like it's fucking certified Kino. I said it yesterday, I said it the day before. This right here is Kino. And to think this shit came out 10 years ago. So much character, too. I'm glad I'm experiencing this for the first time. Anyway. Because you can only experience things for the first time once. There's a reason I avoid spoilers. I'm not even sure what there is to spoil because I'm not sure if there's a plot thread here to follow. It's mostly just Jill being a bartender and listening to people as they have really, really bad days. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to call it here. It's a coin toss tomorrow between either Sea of Thieves with a bunch of people because we're picking the game back up, continuing our Neo 2 run with Cousin Gaben, or more of this. I'll see how my throat's feeling, because I might need a day to rest it, because this is a lot of dialogue. And I am trying to do, like, the proper intonations with, like, how the conversation would flow. So I'm fucking my throat up pretty bad. On that note, though, ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to Mason FM with the Midnight Hour. God bless you. God bless this stream. God bless Jill, because she sounds like she really needs it. Adios, amigos. Adios. Good night, gang. I'm saluting, but there's no webcam this time around. Good night.